Hey everybody, what's up?
We are not live
We are not live.
from the Mid Atlantic Collector Corp meet.
The internet did not work today, so we're not going live. Instead, we're pre-recording it, and then we'll post it later on, so you'll have a chance to win. And in order to win the giveaways that we're going to have for you, you're going to need to comment on this video. That's the only way to win. It's not going to be on, oh God, everything's messed up. Heather, what happened?
Well, I put you in charge of setting up, so that explains a lot.
No, I hate everything. Hold on.
What is happening? What are you doing?
There, I got it.
No, you didn't, because now I'm not here.
Yeah,
okay.
no, I'm trying to get the camera to level out. Yeah, so we got here. The internet does not work for us.
It works.
It's school network, so
it doesn't allow you to watch YouTube.
Right, it doesn't allow
school.
you to watch YouTube. It's trying to block us from any sort of way to get to porn. So that's okay. I'm okay with that. But welcome. So Mid Atlantic Collector Corp, yet again, we're at their meet, and this meet is far different than previous meets. And Heather, do you want to explain why?
Well, they have vendors. They have different shops set up in a different room across the way. And it's awesome. I still haven't been over there yet. We do plan on going over there to check it out sometime after we record this. But it's pretty awesome. I took a peek in there, and there's a bunch of vendors set up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So originally All Time was going to be here, but they decided not to be a part of this because they were very busy with store-related things, and they didn't want to take out the time for something like this. Because I think they're just so backed up over there with so much business and so much new product that they don't want to get themselves tied in with anything. So we're sad they're not here, but we totally understand why they're not here. It's awesome. A lot of collectors here today, mostly Funko Pop collectors, because kind of that's what this whole group was based on.
Yeah.
But I do see some other toys kind of in the room. I see some like action figure toys.
Yeah, there's actually one. It's really cool. I don't think you guys can see it, but right at that table, there's a creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Which is really cool. And then I see some like Marvel Legends and just some miscellaneous other things.
I see some DC action figures over there. They got a lot of stuff. But today, what our intentions were to talk to a couple people because we haven't been doing so much with our interview series. So I thought today would be a great day to kind of follow up, talk to a couple people, and have a little bit of fun and find out about some of the collectors that are roaming the meet today. But boy, am I tired, Heather.
Yeah.
I'm really tired because Heather and I went to a bachelorette party last night, and we are wore out. And
but it was so much fun.
Yeah, we knew we had to wake up today in order to come to the meet, but I didn't feel like doing that. I just wanted to sleep like one more hour.
Or two or four.
That didn't happen at all. So I'm really worn out. I'm beat. But I do want to show a couple things that were brought to us today. Now, a really fun and cool thing happened. I don't know where he is as far as like the meet goes right now, but if you guys remember, there's a guy that comes and he's one of the Gastlecast watchers. Friends. His name is Smitty Rock. He's a really cool guy. You guys probably have seen him a lot in the chat room. He might even be in the comment section down below to try to win some of the items that we have up for grabs. Probably not the ones that he has just given us to give away. But he brought a couple items that I think are really cool, and they're really neat, like giveaway items.
And I'm honestly actually sort of bummed because I don't think I have this set. I think I have a different set.
You definitely don't have that.
But he gave us these to give away, these little pocket pops. They're
awesome.
So cool. There's Ghostface, Chucky, and Billy.
They're so cool.
And he also gave us something really cool. The Grady Twins.
He gave us Grady Twins, and they're from Pop Culture. They have the Pop Culture sticker, so that's interesting because the one we have obviously has a Target sticker.
Yeah.
We bought them way back. So that's cool. That's a cool item.
I was actually going to pull these out of box, but they're sealed, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, let's not do that.
They're really cool out of box and in box, of course.
We've taken a lot of pictures of them.
Yeah, we have. My favorite part of the box, though, is, of course, the blood spatter.
Oh, yeah. The blood spatter on the horror Funko Pops are always awesome.
Yeah.
It always adds a little bit more depth to the figure and to the box and to the overall artwork. These are really, really cool. I'm happy that we were able to get both this and the chase.
Yeah,
so
for
we
our
have,
personal
we have,
collection.
Yeah, for our personal collection. It was really for Heather. I didn't even want them, but Heather wanted them, so I tracked it down for her. And I think that those two items are memorable for me for hunting them. And I think they're memorable for you because you actually own them, and we never thought we would get the chase. And that worked out beautifully. So just need I remind you, remember to comment on this video in order to enter, and we will do a random draw, and that's how we'll select our winner.
Yes.
So another cool thing, they have raffles going on here today.
They do.
Do you want to turn that camera around? Do you think you can kind of get a good look?
So that's Charlie and Brian. They're in charge of the raffles. They're doing door prizes. They have grails right next to them. It's a Batman, Two-Face, and I don't remember what the other one is.
Is it the Riddler?
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll probably show you guys in a moment.
It's the Riddler. Riddler.
But behind them, well, you can't see all of them, but there's some door prizes. Let me see if I can disconnect the camera real quick and
just
get an
up
up-close look. And he actually said that we could bring some over here.
Oh, very good.
So I might just bring a couple over here.
Okay,
they're really
grab a couple items and we'll show them off.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
It's ready for sale.
She is.
She is.
How much is she?
$20.
20 bucks?
We're making some deals possibly. So stay tuned.
So we just sold a red for $20.
Is cash still good in this world?
Yes, cash is still good. That's
very
totally
good.
fine. Everybody likes cash. So Heather's going to grab a couple items to show you guys some of the raffle items. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy, okay? Yeah, for sure. So that was the red Funko Pop, the Pirates of the Caribbean Funko Pop. We got a whole box of them a while back, and I thought we were getting them for multiple friends of ours, but we ended up not needing to get as many as we did. So we had one just sitting in our trade pile. I had no idea what to even do with it. And actually, I think I just sold it $10 less than what I actually paid because it included shipping and all that kind of stuff. So I sort of just took a loss on that, but that's okay. I was tired of looking at it. Heather and I have so many Funko Pops right now that are in boxes that we just need to get rid of and find homes for because we cannot fit all these. Our garage is full. We have closets that are full. It's really, really ridiculous. Heather's back there right now. She's trying to grab some stuff to show you some of the raffle items that they have here. If you aren't a part of a group locally, or there isn't a local group in your area, and I'm talking collectibles, I'm not talking just Funko Pops, totally start one because we are now in a community here that is fantastic, and I really hope that everybody can have this because this is awesome. People that are willing to help each other. You can come here and make live trades, which is a lot of fun. You get to know somebody that way.
Yes,
it's
we
just
have
really
made
cool.
so many friends through all of this. We have Brian's over there him and his wife we love,
Yes.
Brian and Megan.
Right.
And they have a little boy. They've been over our house numerous times. Of course, the mods are amazing.
Yep, the mods
I've done
are awesome.
trades with half these people in this room.
Yes, yeah, we've traded with a lot of guys. Our friend Ken is here, and his brother Will.
Yes, they hosted a
they're
meet
great.
at a bakery.
They did. We
The
had
bakery that Ken works at.
Yep, we were there. But now it's been about a year ago, but that was a lot of fun. That was
It
awesome.
was so much fun. And the best part, free baked goods.
Hey, I like it a free pretzels, huh?
Yeah, but the space was awesome too. It was a pretty open room. It wasn't as big as this school cafeteria.
Right,
But
no.
you have a weird eyebrow hair.
That's okay.
It was bothering
Listen,
me.
I kept it there on purpose. I was hoping for you to caress my face.
Oh, okay.
I left it there so you would caress my face.
Oh, okay. Well,
Heather, why don't you
mission
show off some of
accomplished.
the items that we have here
Yes.
that are for? So, by the way, how do they enter? How would folks here enter?
So these are just door prizes.
Okay. Did we sign up for that?
Not yet. They did have a kids raffle too. I haven't brought over any of the kids prizes, but only kids can enter that. And they
okay.
have the Incredible Hulk is one of them, and then a couple little action figures with bases.
Oh, cool.
But they're little ones.
Okay.
So this is one that MACC is giving away. It's Gem, and it's signed by the actress who plays Jem, the voice actress.
Okay.
And it says it's Showtime Synergy. Love Jem. I never watched this, so like I'm having a hard time reading it, just because it's sort of.
It was so 80s.
Yeah.
Like stupidly 80s.
But
you can look at it and tell it was stupidly 80s.
It's yeah. But this is an awesome prize, and I love
cool
that
prize.
she used a pink marker.
I like that too. That's
It's
awesome.
really
What is it? What's written on there?
I just said that.
It's
Showtime Synergy.
Oh, Synergy. Okay,
love
gotcha.
Gem, heart,
Gotcha,
and
gotcha.
then I guess that's her
And
signature.
then her auto. Okay, cool.
Side. This is also another one donated by MACC. It's a Canadian exclusive.
Love that Marty
McFly with
Love
a
it.
guitar.
Love it.
Another one is the Sand Trooper and Dewback from Star Wars. This was donated by Chuck's Comics, located in, are they Essex?
They're in Essex, Maryland.
Essex,
Yes,
Maryland.
They're awesome. That's an awesome
Yeah.
shop.
We love Chuck's.
And that's a really cool. Ride, or what do you call that? A ride, pop ride pack, I guess. It doesn't
I
say
think
pop
so.
rides
It
on
doesn't,
but it
which
must
is
be
weird.
old.
Yeah, it is old.
Here. Yeah, it must be older because it does not say rides on it. It says nothing on there. But wow, that's a cool set.
It is.
Oh.
We have one more.
Oh,
Thanks
I didn't
for
notice that. Sorry about that.
for
Wow.
not giving me or not holding the mic. This is from Comics Closet.
You got to talk into the mic.
Comics Closet from Shrewsbury, PA.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so they donated this, and this is a really cool figure. I've never
That is a cool
seen this
figure.
before.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Ah,
Oh,
free comic book day. It says first Saturday in May, May 4th, 2019.
Well,
limited
Heather,
to
what
5,000.
was May 4th?
Well, that was our wedding, so we
Yeah,
didn't get
yeah.
one of these for ourselves because we were too busy getting
We
our
were
hair
too
and
busy
makeup
getting
done.
married.
Mostly Chris.
Right.
He really enjoyed his makeup experience.
We were way too busy.
But this is a really cool figure. He's like, I wish I could out of box it, but it's sealed and I would somehow break it.
Well, I need to
But
remind you
it's
though,
cool.
I did look beautiful at the wedding. I
You
just want
did
to know
look
that.
very beautiful.
I look beautiful. We actually have somebody coming sitting down with us.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. So you got a mic there. I'll turn you up here. So you contacted us through the Mid Atlantic Collector Corp Funko page.
Yep.
Yeah. So introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Austin.
Hi, Austin.
I have my podcast myself. It's Key Charge GG. It's for a game called Keyforge.
Awesome.
So generally, I'm like a big gamer. I just started collecting Funko Pops 2 years ago.
Cool.
And I've been to 3 of these meets, and they've all been awesome. So
So what have you been collecting?
mainly games.
Okay.
I have some anime and Star Wars
Awesome.
and original Disney, like the older Disney
Oh,
stuff.
so you're going after OG Disney stuff.
Yeah.
What's your grail right now?
All the Orange Birds.
Orange Birds.
Yeah, I love Orange
Interesting.
Bird.
Really?
It's actually my next tattoo to be planned.
No kidding. What
Yeah.
for what's the reason behind it?
I just think it's like I like the smaller, like bizarre, like Disney characters, like Spike the Bee, and some of the older ones. Like Oswald was like my favorite character
Oswald,
growing
yeah,
up.
yeah,
and then when
yeah.
the Epic Disney game came out, I was like all about it. I played through it and I beat the whole thing.
That's awesome.
So
Okay.
I love Orange Bird.
That's cool. So that's your grail right now. Are there grails that you're going after outside of that?
Probably I would think like I don't know. I like. It's a hard one.
I mean, is there one grail out there you really want to get your hands on? And let's talk about a grail that is within your reach. Anything off the top of your head?
Within my reach, probably Barris
Oh,
and DBZ.
yeah, awesome. Okay, the regular one.
Yeah, just a regular one.
Cool, yeah, yeah.
I'm not going after the super expensive one.
Well, we actually had our hands on the regular one and the flocked one.
Yeah.
The only one we never had was the metallic one. Is that right, Heather? I can't remember.
No, flocked.
We had the flocked one, but we never had the metallic one.
Right.
Because the metallic one was that a exclusive to a con or something? I can't
Yes,
remember.
I believe it was con
Was it?
exclusive.
Okay, yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, that one's way up
The
there.
metallic one.
Yeah.
Well, he jumped up there big time. Anything Dragon Ball seems to jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the series is kind of winding down, and it's going to like restart a little bit. So I think it's
You've been watching Dragon Ball for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's my first anime ever. And
Awesome.
I've been watching it, and then my girlfriend, I just got her into it at Super.
Cool.
So like I have to explain all the background to her because everyone's in it, but you know.
You should just send her the Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Read this, and then we'll watch it.
Yeah.
So is she into collecting as well?
She is an out-of-box collector.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh my God! Does that cause a lot of battles at the house or what?
I get her pops here, and I agree with her that like it has to be under the $30 range because anything out of that is not coming out of the box.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So-
Right. We have a philosophy that, and we started this maybe about a year and a half ago, that we open every single pop that we get, no matter
Yeah.
what the price of it is, no matter what the value is. We always open it at least one time,
Yeah.
and we give it a once over. And the reason why we do that is because when we started opening our pops up, we started realizing there are things on the back of the Funko Pop
Oh, yeah.
that you would never know.
Definitely.
A perfect example, I say this every time, is Krampus. Do you have any Krampus pops?
No.
Krampus, on his back, he has a sack, like a backpack, with a child in it.
Wow.
And then, like, the little kid is in there, and he has, like, the little black eyes and the hair. But I would have never known that had I not opened the Funko
Yeah,
Pop. But it's
definitely.
amazing. Yeah. So I suggest that any chance that you can get, at least, like, Heather and I, we use, like, credit cards to open the boxes up
Yeah,
to make
very-
sure everything keeps crisp
Very
and everything.
stealthily.
Yes.
I'm with it. I've opened some of my pops that are of higher value and then put them back in the box. So I'm with you.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun to do that because you sort of have this. You know more about the pop than you knew before you opened the box up.
Definitely.
Because the thing about Funko Pop that's much different than, say, I don't know, Marvel Legends or Hot Toys, is that more or less you're keeping it in the box and you're not going to open it.
Yeah.
Hot Toys, which I just started getting into, I pull them out of the box. I'm like,
Stupidly. They're very expensive.
you know what a Hot Toy is?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, long story
Don't
short,
tell him.
they're $300 action figures, and
Oh,
they're
Lord.
like
I
insane.
don't know.
But when you
Don't do it.
You pull them out of the box, and then you kind of stand them up, and you're posing them, and it's like a whole like art to it. With Funko Pop, it's in this single stationary pose. And that's
everyone
it.
here just keeps them in the box. So.
Exactly. You keep them in the box. So at our house, we try to take out a couple out of the box and kind of set them around the house a little bit, and they look really cool sometimes.
They do.
Definitely when it comes upon like the decor and stuff like that, like Christmas time.
Yeah.
We have Christmas pops lying around everywhere. It's kind of
And
cool.
even if they're not Christmas pops, we'll have like our favorite pops with like Santa Claus hats on them.
Yeah.
I have a travel pop.
You do?
I have Winnie the Pooh, the flock version from Box Lunch. He comes with
Cute.
me.
Oh, that's
on
awesome.
Some adventures.
That's cool.
Recently, he went to the Arboretum in D.C. for the cherry blossoms. So
Yeah,
we got a lot
awesome.
of good
That's
pictures.
cool.
to
That's
throw
cool.
up eventually, when I get them off my camera. It's been a minute.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I tried to do a little bit of that during our mini moon.
I think you're good at it. I think the stuff I've seen from you is pretty good.
All the photos.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I love taking the pictures, but like taking it on a trip and taking pictures of like where it is. Like on actual honeymoon, I think I'm going to take one with me and just take photos
Yeah.
of them and stuff like that. She's going to be like, "Why do you got to bring that pop everywhere?"
No, I'm gonna do that too if I remember.
You are?
Yeah, I gotta
you
get
heard
it.
that here, by the way.
I
You
gotta
heard that
get it
here.
a passport
that's
though.
verbal.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. She's now cemented in time.
So what are
Yeah.
you guys going to take? What's the...
That's a good question. What would I take? I would probably take a version of Spider-Man because I'm obsessed with Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man.
You like any of the new line?
Love it. I think that the Far From Home line is definitely better than the Endgame line. I love Endgame, the pops from Endgame, but I think the Far From Home line is awesome. We have multiple villains, which is cool. We have the Spider-Man like hanging on the wall pose,
Yeah.
which is like totally awesome. So I don't know. I just think this line is one of the best I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Endgame pops. I think the second wave was probably a little stronger than the first. But I think the Far From Home pops, it's just such a wide range.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I like it. When I saw them, like when they previewed in February or March, I was like, I have to have most of these.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, they're cool.
They're really cool.
Heather, what would you take with you?
Possibly Freddy Krueger or a Pennywise.
Freddy Krueger's her favorite.
yeah,
Absolute favorite.
Yeah.
So I would imagine you would take a Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, I would have to get I don't own a common. The
Yeah.
only common that we've ever owned, I used it for our wedding. And now it's in someone's house. I don't even remember who took Freddy Krueger. And Jason, Heather,
Right.
and Chris.
The Heather and Chris. So we just got married.
Yeah,
about 2 weeks ago.
I'm
So
aware,
okay,
yeah.
cool. So did
I
you
think
know,
everybody is.
Did
Yeah.
you see our Funko Pops with our heads on it?
no, I didn't.
So we took bodies of characters and we found Funko Pops that look like us. Who was it? It was you were from
Laureline from
Valerian.
and Kevin from The Leftovers.
Yeah, show him. Yeah, let him look through those.
Oh, I love The Leftovers. It's a
yeah.
good show.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's accurate.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
So we look halfway decent, and we found
Yeah,
characters
they're
that we both
cool.
love. and we're big into Walking Dead, so we love Negan. So that was like I think our favorite set, honestly. But we did
There's
that.
our Negans.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we had this rule that we didn't want people to take them off the table. And people started taking them off the table. So we're packing up for the
And
night.
I kept telling them no, but
Yeah.
they did it anyway.
We're packing up for the night, and we're getting photos of our like faces on these Funko Pops just like out somewhere. Like one of our friends, like a couple, they were taking pictures of our Funko Pop characters like everywhere.
had a
Like
story.
at dinner, and like they're telling this long story, like narrative.
Yeah,
And it
they
was
were
really
in like
funny.
an Uber.
Yeah, they were in an Uber, but it was really funny. But I told Heather and I were like, I can't believe they took those Funko Pops. Why did they take the Funko Pops? But I'm kind of happy that they did.
Me
I think
too.
that's cool.
Me
I'm totally
too.
I
fine
think
with
it
that.
created its own story. I think
Yeah.
it got a life of its own.
Exactly, exactly.
Well, our plan was to give our parents first dibs and like our friends. So, I mean, the people that ended up with them probably would have gotten a set.
Right,
And then given away a few on here.
right. So do you collect anything outside of Funko Pops?
Yes, I am a big-time collector of tabletop miniatures and
Really?
similar games.
Oh, awesome.
I think, how I was going to wrap this up is I'm actually the lead for a game called Keyforge, like I said, where I have my podcast.
Okay.
And I'm in the lead for the Nova Open,
Okay.
which is a huge charitable foundation. Last year they raised over $400,000 for Doctors Without Borders. So it's just a big tournament that started as a barbecue 10 years ago and now is one of the biggest gaming conventions on the East Coast.
Awesome.
That is freaking cool.
So this year it's the 10th anniversary. I happen to be on the lead committee, so
Great.
it's awesome. I collect Warhammer, War Machine. I have played multiple card games, including Hearthstone, Keyforge, stuff like that.
Cool.
So
That's
that's mainly
awesome.
what I do.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. And you have a podcast, you said?
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, so we'll have to check you out. We'll give you some love on Instagram
Yeah,
and stuff like that to
definitely.
check you out. Just send us some data and
It's
stuff.
a lot of jargon. It's
Yeah.
But it's mainly around Keyforge, which is a collectible card game. So,
Okay.
but we really appreciate it.
Well, good deal. Yeah, man.
That's
Yep.
Well, thank you for
Thanks
coming
a
on
lot.
with us.
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
have a good one.
It was great meeting you in person. Take
It was
care.
good meeting you.
Who are you messaging to? See, because we're not live, Heather's having to actually message to people and be like, hey, sorry about everything that's going on. We can't be live right now. So it kind of stinks that we're not live. But I can't wait to walk around and kind of check this thing out. And you know what? Why don't we go and check some things out, because we have the capability to do that. Walk around a little bit, see what's going on, and we'll come back.
Maybe.
Okay?
I'm actually messaging Mark, who is putting on the Pasadena Toy Show, and asked him to come over
Oh,
and talk to us. But I just
Oh.
asked him when he would be interested in coming, so I don't know if he's coming over now-ish.
okay.
So I'm waiting for a reply.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So just a heads up on that, the Pasadena Toy Show is a local toy show to us, and it's a lot of fun. They set up a lot of tables, a lot of vendors. We actually bought a couple of, I think Lego minifigs there, and we bought a couple of Pops, I think, there as well.
Yes.
But it's a growing thing. It's getting bigger by the year. I think last year was the second year, if I remember correctly. But so far, it's awesome. I really happen to enjoy it. So I told Heather maybe we could try to go live from there. She wasn't sure. We got to figure that part out.
Yeah,
but
well,
we want to help.
I'm
We want to help.
interest-
Go ahead.
I'm interested in doing a short video advertising it, okay?
Yeah.
That they can pass around, because he had asked us to do that months ago, and with all the wedding stuff, I completely forgot. We never reached out to him, but he's here today, so I'm super stoked about that.
Okay.
But I think it would be cool to do maybe take some clips and just make a video of it, because
Yeah.
when we go to toy shows and even events like this, I like to go and look and talk to everybody and see what's going on. And I enjoy going live, but it's nice to be able to go around and stuff.
I gotcha. I agree.
So I think the toy show, and Chris and I are going to talk further about this. Maybe we will end up going live from there, but I would
be a sweet
more,
gig, Heather.
It could be.
It could be a really sweet gig.
But I feel like I would be more interested in just putting together a video after the fact.
Yeah, I hear you.
So we'll discuss
We'll
it.
think it through. But it's
it-
going to be fun either way.
It will
I'm going to be
be.
excited about it. And
Um,
Mid Atlantic Collector Corp, they have their own little table there too.
Yes, the show falls on Saturday, June 29th.
Oh wow, so that's right around the corner.
Yeah, it's at what time? 9 a.m.
Every time I would think before, it was always like, oh, that's right around the time of the wedding, or oh, wow, that's right before the wedding. That's what I always thought.
Yes.
And like now that the wedding's passed, I'm like, time is now a void.
Yeah.
Because
What
there's nothing
day
to
is
look forward
it?
to. That is that big.
Well, we do have something to look forward to.
What?
Every day together
Oh my
for the
God.
rest of our lives.
Oh my God! Hey,
Here
what's
he
up?
is.
You gonna sit down with us?
He
on, have a
interrupted
seat.
a very sweet moment between Chris and I.
There was no sweet moment.
I said we get to look forward to every day of the rest of our lives together.
Here you go. And what, the marriage
Is-
thing?
Everything's way over.
His mic is on.
Huh? His mic is on.
Okay.
Yeah,
just
his
wanted to
mic's
make
on.
sure.
I can hear him. That's why I have the headphones on. See, I look silly sitting here with headphones, but I can understand everything. I can hear it. I can adjust things.
Yeah, it's really good that you have those headphones because he's like partially deaf in
I am.
one ear.
I am.
So like someone said congratulations to us earlier and he said, "I'm good. How are you?" And I was
Sounds
like,
it.
"Oh,
It's
okay."
pretty close. I mean, what are you guys, a month in, right?
No,
2
we're
weeks.
2 weeks in.
Yesterday.
2 weeks in.
It feels like a month though, doesn't
It,
it?
Right?
it feels like 2 years, but it's awesome.
Yeah. How long would you guys dated for? What? How long?
We were together for
4.5
4.5
years.
years.
Yeah.
4.5 long years.
Long years.
Ah!
4 times 7.
Yeah.
So we wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Pasadena Toy Show,
Yep.
Toy Expo
Toy Expo.
2.0.
Yeah. So it's June 29th. It's a Saturday. We so far we have over 100 tables sold.
Wow,
Yeah.
100.
That's
100 tables,
incredible.
yeah. So we're going to be doing we expanded it to comics this year. Last year we had one comic dealer, which
I
was
remember.
Shazam Comics and Toys.
Yeah.
This year we opened it up to comic dealer because we actually had comic people come to us and say, "Hey, there's no other show really in this area we want to get in." So we were like, "Yeah, sure." So we added them to it, and we had a whole back row full of comics. We got a bunch of guys coming. Third Eye, Shazam. We got Collector's Corners coming.
Awesome.
A bunch of guys who do like shows mainly over in like, what's it like, Laurel area. So like,
Yeah,
they don't
yeah,
really
yeah.
have stores. They're just older guys that have comics, but
Okay.
they're out of vintage stuff.
Sure. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah, really excited about it. So it's $5. To get in is $5 and then kids 12 and under are free. What we're doing this year is we're expanding our giveaways. We're doing 5 $25 giveaways. So how that works is if you win the $25, you can spend it in show.
Oh,
At any
interesting.
table you want. So basically, we give you a certificate. You walk around. If you find something for $5 at a table, we come over. We pay $5, and then we just keep hashing it off until you spend all 25.
Dude, that's
That's
awesome. That's
cool.
a
Yeah,
great
so we're doing
idea.
5 of those. Plus, we're doing a bunch of toy giveaways, and I'm going to be giving away. I pulled something out of my own collection. I'm giving away a graded, vintage, 1983 Spanish-made Indiana Jones figure.
Oh my
Stop
God.
it.
Yeah,
That's
It's-
awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that. That's a big giveaway. That's like a $200 priced item that we're just gonna give away.
That is awesome.
That's
So, I would rather one day get into a more of an in-depth interview with you about you and your background and collecting and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But what got you into even wanting to put a show together like this?
Well, so I'm gonna be 41 soon, so I've been doing toy shows. So I have all my toys from when I was a kid. It was
Awesome.
really good. Like my mom saved them, and then I saved them everywhere I moved. So, but basically, 91 or 2 when I started driving, I started traveling to toy shows on my own. I would
Wow.
go all over the East Coast, and as that went on, I've been building a lot of knowledge and information for toy shows, and to this day, I'm still traveling to all the way over Chicago. I've been to Chicago twice in April for 2
Wow.
big toy. I went to Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah, awesome.
I went
That's
to-
cool.
The biggest toy show in the United States is in Chicago in Kane County.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went there, and
What is that called? Is there a name?
what's it called?
Yeah.
It's called the Chicago Toy Show, but it's
Okay.
held in Kane County. It's right outside the city.
Gotcha.
So anyway, all this knowledge, and I just been wanting to do my own show because there's really not a strictly toy show in this area other than
Sure.
Dave Hart's.
Yeah, I go to that every
And
time.
yeah, but it's a lot for the older crowd, a lot of tin toys. And
Oh my
things.
God, Tin
Yeah.
Toy.
Yeah,
It is
it's a
so old
flashback.
school, man. Yeah. Yeah.
So I have a buddy, and then I have a buddy Christian who does a show with me, and Mike at a Shazam. I was like, hey guys, I want to do a show, and they were like, yeah, let's do it. So we booked a place, and we did the one last year. We sold 63 tables,
Wow.
That's awesome.
and we had more people that wanted to come in, so we we actually, you know, the Benfield Sports Complex, right up in 97.
I personally don't. He would
It
more
used to
than
be
I
the old
would.
ice hockey rink.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
so
about.
it's an indoor place now. We rented the entire facility. It's more than double the size of the show we did last year.
Wow.
Plus, they have a concession stand there, so they're going to be doing food out in there. It's got an ATM, but we booked the whole floor, so we expanded to over 100 tables.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's some planning going into all this.
What's that?
I said it's a lot of planning going into all
It's
this.
a lot of planning. Lot goes into it, like getting tables and chairs, because they don't have tables and chairs, so we got to supply those as well.
Oh my.
So
Oh
it's
my
a
God.
lot of logistics going into that.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. We went last year and we really happened to enjoy the toy show.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
actually,
cool.
I was gonna. Since we're talking about it, if you guys want to do this at that show, or you can come shop. I don't care. Or you can just do like a pop-up thing. Just let me know. I'll get you guys a table. I'll have a
Yeah.
table.
Sweet.
I would love a
Yeah,
table.
You can do like a quick pop-up and then
Yeah.
shop the rest of the time.
Well, I guess that's our answer. We were just discussing this earlier.
Yeah,
I
we
said-
were.
So I want to put together a little video like for that for you guys, just saying what it is and where it is and all that stuff. We'll talk about that at some point.
Okay.
We got to talk
but-
about it soon because it's getting
I
close.
know. But then we were talking about, do we, like, if he offers, would we like to go live or just do, like, go around to the tables on our phones and stuff and
You guys
put
can do
together a
whatever.
video?
I'll give you a table. You can do both. I don't care what you
Sweet.
do.
So the only thing that we'll need, if we don't, because like today we're recording, we're not actually live right now.
Oh,
But if we go live, we would need Wi-Fi. So
there
you know.
is Wi-Fi.
Okay, very good. So that's all we need, and we're set.
Yeah, because I have to. Everybody uses credit card machines and stuff too.
And they need Wi-Fi for that. Okay, gotcha.
Big time giveaway.
Okay, yeah, there giveaway time. Giveaway time.
Well, we never went. We never did the.
You didn't do it?
giveaways. No.
You didn't? Good for you, Heather.
Yay!
We got a winner. Hey! All right.
I think Braden wins everything.
He wins literally every time.
I know, he does.
He wins every time.
I think he's break the system.
I know.
think he has.
Yeah, he's definitely got something in with the big guys. So how many giveaways are you going to have at your thing?
So we have the 5 $25 giveaways, plus I have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be somewhere around 10 different giveaways.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. Okay.
And then I think we're gonna do something for the dealers. We
Okay.
may do, which we have to discuss. We may do like a free table giveaway for the next show when we do our November one.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I'd mentioned a little bit before, but we do we have an interview series that we've been doing, and we actually stopped right before our wedding because it was taking up too much of our time.
The wedding was.
The wedding, yeah. Well, the planning and everything was.
Yeah.
Actually, she was doing everything, and I was just sitting idly
Okay,
by.
the truth comes out.
Yeah,
We
the
knew
truth
that.
does come. We knew that. But we've been doing our interview series, so I would love to invite you to come on with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, man.
Have you come on? You can Skype with us, or you can come to our house. Totally up to you.
Yeah, whatever. And we can talk about toys. I don't care.
I want to talk about everything. I want to get to know you a little bit better. Talk about what you collect, what got you started.
Yep.
Some of the stuff that you already have in your collection now.
Okay.
And how that growth has changed over the course of time.
Sure. The ups and downs.
Yeah, exactly. And talk. We usually say an hour or for however long we're having fun for.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So we'll do that, and we'll also talk to you about putting together a video for your what do you call it? The meet? Not a meet. Toy show. Expo.
Toy Expo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll make a video and
Absolutely.
stuff
That would
like
be
that.
great.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah. We'll get together and we'll figure all that out.
Yep.
Okay. Very good, man.
All right, sounds good. I appreciate the time. I
Yeah,
really
man.
do, I
Sure.
do.
And we'll have you on, like I said, next couple
And
weeks.
just remember, we're on Facebook. We have our own website, PasadenaToyExpo.com. We still have some tables left for vendors. It's $40 for an 8-foot table.
Awesome.
Vendors are interested, and then, like I said, it's $5 to get in. Kids 12 and under are free.
Go ahead and tell all of you have a web page or
Yeah,
Instagram.
so it's the show's June 29th. The email is PasadenaToyExpo@gmail.com.
Okay.
The website is PasadenaToyExpo.com, and the contact number is my number. It's 443-618-4983 if anybody's got any questions.
Awesome. Very
Yeah.
good.
So, but I appreciate the time very much.
Yay. Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks.
awesome, man. Yeah, man. It
Take
was
it
great
easy.
talking to
Thank
you.
you, Heather.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'll contact you, like I said, and we'll set a date up, and we'll have you come on with us, and we'll do an interview.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
All right,
Take
so
care,
we're
man.
back.
Thank you. Heather and I walked around a little bit, but we have our friend Brian here with us. Brian McDermott. He's an awesome guy.
Hey guys, what's going on?
So, you're big into the Funko Pop.
Pretty big,
collecting.
yeah.
How many pops do you have now in your collection?
In our current collection that we're keeping, we're probably still at like roughly around like 600 to 700, somewhere in that range.
Okay.
But we have over 1,000, just like, you know, between stuff we're keeping and then stuff we're trading and
Stuff
selling.
you're trading off and stuff like that.
You know, some of our sets they're just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So
Sure,
Harry
yeah.
Potter, Stranger Things, they're just going to keep adding another 20 pops per wave probably.
So you're sticking with Stranger Things. You're not
Yeah.
getting out.
Nope.
Even
not
after
getting-
that whole debacle with Hopper.
I'm gonna get it eventually. You know,
You really?
It's gonna take forever, but I'm gonna get it eventually. Even if I have to just make my own, you know, which is probably the cheaper route.
I
you
can
know.
dream, damn it.
Yeah, it's a 40 count is just you sitting at a table, and he's like, "Oh look, you're sitting at this table. You all get this hopper that only you guys will get plus me."
Right.
You know, it says 40. There's probably 45, maybe.
Yeah, they
I
probably
can't
made a
imagine
little bit
there's
more.
only 40.
Yeah. I've seen them at first, they were going for a lot of money, but I've seen them kind of drop just a little bit.
Yeah, I think you can get it for, I want to say around 2K,
Yeah.
between 2 and 25. At first, they were like 4,500.
I remember.
They've steadily dropped.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. People were going crazy over it at first.
You know, a friend of mine was there. He was at the table next to it. You know, that's
Your friend was actually there.
Yeah, Imran. He
Oh,
was there.
yeah.
He was at the table next to the table that got. the
Oh, my
hopper.
goodness.
So,
I would've been
like,
so
that,
upset.
That probably killed him, you know. And that's one of the reasons he stopped collecting is because he knows, you know, you can't. Getting that is just next to impossible.
Right,
So.
right. So you collect Stranger Things, and what is your other favorite collection?
For me, like, I really like glow-in-the-dark chases. You know,
Okay.
like it doesn't matter what it is. You know, if it looks good, like there's some glow-in-the-dark chases that are bad, but then
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a lot that are really good.
Like, name a really good one.
I think the Gremlins chase looks really good.
Yes, yeah, that's a cool one.
You know, that one is really good. A lot of the ones where I have like either a full body glow or most of it glows look really nice.
Yes.
But then there are some, like not even chases that glow in the dark, that like the new Shazam Hot Topic, where just
Yeah.
the lightning bolt glows.
Yeah.
They could have went really out on that. They could have made his cape glow. They
Right.
could have made more than
His
just a lightning
eyes.
bolt glow. The eyes.
Right.
Yeah, like with with like the was it the is it the Flashpoint Superman where his eyes glow red?
Yes.
At least that's something different. So
Right.
I was okay with that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, they go lame sometimes, and like the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts was one where
I
only
don't
his
even,
eyes.
I don't even know what glows. Is it just the
it's
eyes?
just the eyes.
Because
Yeah,
it's that and what the organization Mickey, right?
Yes,
But the
organization-
key glows on that, right?
exactly. Yeah,
That I don't have,
They
so-
pick one detail to be
Yeah.
glow in the dark, but then you have on the opposite end of things, you have Dark Phoenix, the Hot Topic one that just
Looks
released.
amazing.
What an amazing Funko Pop! I mean, it's
Yeah.
an amazing pop, and not only is it amazing Funko Pop, like as far as like detail and everything to it, but the glow in the dark just adds this pop
Oh yeah,
to it.
most definitely.
We're discussing.
Hey, guys.
We're discussing glow in the dark Funko Pops. I asked him what he liked to collect the most, and he was talking about Stranger Things and glow in the dark. And we were talking about some glow in the dark flubs, like ones they failed on, and some of the glow in the darks that are like really, really awesome. So, what is a really awesome one to you?
Well, Freddy Krueger, because hello.
Yeah, the Freddy Krueger chase is cool.
Yeah, I have that one too, but I wish it was better. Like
Yeah.
Brighter.
It's definitely brighter.
Yeah.
It's not as good as like the Michael Myers and the Jason where like their mask fully glows.
Yes.
You know, it's like splatter almost. It just glows on the Freddy.
Yeah.
But I love Freddy, so I don't know. It's just, you know, it's not like the White Lanterns that they've made that glow in the dark.
Yes.
Those really pop.
Yeah.
Those really pop. Like some of the Steven Universe ones, like from the Hot Topic exclusive ones, those have like amazing glows, and those are like, you know, not your normal just green or solid blue. Like each one of those has like its own color.
Really?
Glow.
That's
I've never
cool.
seen them before. Or the glow, at least,
Yeah,
on
it's
them.
amethyst, pearl, Steven, and garnet. They all have their own. Each one has a different glow.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Another good glow that they released is the Molten Man.
Yeah,
That
the
looks
Molten Man.
amazing.
Yes, it does. It does look amazing.
That looks amazing. The Mysterio. Amazing.
Mysterio. I'll say one that caught me off guard at being really cool and
I think I know what you're gonna say.
yeah, let's just say I was shocked. The Sonic the Hedgehog glow in the dark.
I knew it.
Yeah, that one actually. I didn't expect that one to be good at all.
No.
Like, with the way when I saw the pop, and I was like, how are they really gonna make that glow? And then when you saw it glow, you're like, okay.
Yeah, right, exactly. But it was like, it caught me off guard because I in fact, I never saw a photo of it glowing in the dark, but a friend brought it over and he's like, let's glow this thing in the dark, see what it looks like. And man, it popped. It looked like a cartoon character, like a real life cartoon character. It was crazy.
It really did.
But I loved it. And in fact, one of our friends sent us one because I loved it so much.
Okay, yeah, that's
Glow,
awesome.
you know, that's the cool thing about Funko Pops is that there are so different types and varieties of Funko Pops. I'm not even talking about the different like TV shows and movies and everything and characters, but what they can do with them, the flocking and the
metallic,
glow,
which
and
is
the
something
metallic.
that they've kind of shaded away from
Yeah.
more recently. You haven't really seen too many metallic pops lately.
No, you haven't.
I mean, and there are some flops on that too. I would think, you know.
Yeah, there's some,
But you know, when the paint's just bad.
yeah, I have an Iron Patriot that's really bad.
Is it
Yeah,
bad?
it wasn't Iron Patriot. It was the Rhodey.
The James Rhodes, the unmasked.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It wasn't him. One of them, Iron
don't know.
Patriot or the unmasked James Rhodes. I can't remember right off the top of my
But
head.
is that the Hot Topic exclusive? Or is
Yes,
it
the Hot Topic exclusive
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah,
Yes, and the paint is now faded, like on certain parts of his body.
Oh, that's terrible.
So I got it in a trade. So, needless to say, I don't know what it went through before it got to me.
Yeah.
But I can tell for sure that it has some sort of paint issue to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is sad. I mean, you see cars out there, you know, that have paint issues too. You know, like vehicles and stuff. So it could just be the quality of the material that they're
Of
using.
course.
Who knows? Yeah.
Like-
but glow in the dark is one thing that's always is awesome.
I would really like to see a ghost face glow in the dark.
Yes.
Like, or even bloody. One of the two. I mean, technically, yes, the regular one, his knife does have blood on it. So if you want to say it's bloody, whatever.
Yeah.
The knife has blood on it. But I mean, that's the only one they've made. They can make a ton more for Scream.
Yes.
You know, and I think, you know, a glow in the dark would be really cool. Same kind of thing with like, what is it? Billy from Jigsaw.
Yes.
From Saw. You know, you have the common and then you have the SEC, which is bloody and glows in the dark.
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
Like, they kind of like knocked out two things with one.
Yeah,
They're like, you know,
yeah.
we're gonna make it bloody and glow in the dark.
Right.
And then make more people want it because of that.
Right.
And then I mean that thing has a substantial price value for a 2,500 count pop too, which
Yeah.
is, you know, insane. Because a lot of 2,500 count pops aren't really too expensive, but that one.
That one's way up there. Yeah, he goes for like $350 or something.
Yeah, 350, between 3 and 400 normally.
Is that one you have?
I do not have it.
You
know,
don't have that one?
No, so when a couple weeks ago, when a friend of ours, you know, a mutual friend of all of ours, Brett Mullen, when he put up a lot of his collection for sale, I was like, hey, let me get this, let me get this, let me get this.
Yeah.
And then like an hour later, another mutual friend, Jonathan Nito, decides to put up his stuff, and I'm like, John, for real? Like, I just spent money on Brett. Now I have to spend money. I don't have the money to spend on you.
Right.
Could you save them? And I you can't ask you to save them when you know they're gonna go.
Yeah,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
You know?
right.
They both always have really amazing pieces.
Oh yeah, and you know, I mean, I know Brett's going out to he's just going out for just sign stuff now.
That's what he says, but I think in like 6 months he's gonna say, "Yeah, I'm trying to buy back some of the Funko Pops I got rid of again."
He jumps in and
does
out
that
a lot.
quite a bit.
It's
Yeah.
funny. It
He's-
cracks me up.
Oh, he did it to buy the house. I know that originally,
Yes.
but I mean, and that's definitely understandable too.
Yeah, that helped
know?
him a lot.
We're all getting into hot toys now. So so
yeah.
he and TJ, they both bought Doctor Strange and the Groot and Rocket 2-pack that came out for Infinity War.
Okay, yeah.
So they have those now, and they're pre-ordering hot toys now. And Brett is like over the moon for that right now.
It's not a hot toy, but it's a I can't remember who makes it. I just got the foot soldier, the bigger scale foot soldier.
Yes.
That thing is amazing, and I cannot wait for the shredder to come out in July.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And it looks so good.
They're
like,
the cartoon.
No, they're the
versions.
movie. They're
Oh, they're the movie ones.
They're from
Oh,
the first
okay.
movie.
Okay.
And like, if you set them up with the right backlight, you like, is that the scene from the movie or is it actually the figure? They
Right.
look really, it's like the I think it's the hot toy Captain America for Endgame.
Yes.
It looks amazing.
I know,
Didn't
dude.
you just pick
I
that
know.
up or you?
Yeah,
pre-ordered
I
it?
pre-ordered that
Okay.
one.
That looks amazing.
The Thor from Infinity War is amazing too.
I'm in a waffle to win that Captain
Really,
America. Yeah.
really. Oh,
Yeah.
for the cap for Endgame, right?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow, yeah. That's like one of the coolest figures
Yeah.
ever.
I was like, yeah, you know what? I won't pay full price for it, but I'll try and win it in a waffle. Why not?
Yeah, right. So is that something you do want to eventually do? Do you want to grow out into something different than Funko Pops?
It's certain ones. There's ones that I've seen that I've really liked. Like I ended up getting the Neo one.
Okay.
I got that a couple weeks ago. That looks really nice.
Yes.
You know, the detail on some of those is just
Amazing. Amazing.
it's not even like there's nothing to even compare it to.
Right.
Like how good the quality and how they look. You
Right.
know, like I mean, I guess you could compare it to some of their older designs versus the newer ones, and it just keeps getting better.
Yes. It's
Like-
incredible.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I mean, I'm still gonna stick with Pops too. But like, yeah, I want to get into some of those, you know. But that's gonna be more of like a pick and a choose kind of thing for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Like,
Well,
I won't be able to just be like, oh look, here's another one, here's another one.
Sure. Yeah, because with a Funko Pop, that was what's so cool about it is that you can go out to the store and pick up like 7 of them and not feel bad,
Yeah.
right? And like coming here today, people have pops that are like $5 and stuff. You could fill like certain parts of your collection that
Oh,
you
yeah.
needed to fill, and you could walk away. You could have like 4 or 5 pops for like $25.
Good luck with that with Hot Toys.
Exactly.
Yeah,
With a
never
hot
happening.
toy, you're talking, and so like after the hot toy releases, then it goes up in value. I recently just got Winter Soldier. My father spent an arm and a
Yeah,
leg to get it.
I saw that it was a wedding.
It was like an early wedding gift for us, yeah, or for me.
For you, yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, not me.
No, she likes Sebastian Stan. She gets a little excited over him.
No, I
She likes to
don't.
stare at the figure every once in a while. It gets weird.
Probably like Thor a little more.
It's true. That's actually true. But the hot toys are very expensive. It isn't something like you can just go out and buy like 5 of them all at one time,
yeah.
right? So
Well, even then, some of the more like exclusive NECA figures are on the expensiver side, but not close to the hot toy range.
No. Yeah,
But,
totally
I
different
mean,
ballgame.
They've changed like figures like that for forever. Like
Sure.
they're just so. They look just so good. It just
They're amazing. So now that you've been in the game for so long collecting Funko Pops, is there a grail for you that you don't have? Outside of Hopper, of course.
yeah. Hopper.
Hopper obviously is a grail.
Hopper. Right now, probably the glow in the dark reverse flash from Dallas Comic Con.
Awesome.
From I want to say 2012.
Okay.
It's either 2011, 2012. They don't really do. I know they still do Dallas Comic Con, but they don't really give them pops anymore.
Okay.
But that's just one that's on my list. That's been on there for a while. Just every time it comes up, I just don't have the money. Like I'll have the money for it, and then it'll disappear, and nobody has one for sale. And then when it does pop up, I don't have the money for it. So
Right.
it's like. But that's probably number one besides the Gold Hopper. Like the Gold Hopper is just it's on another level.
You're right. Oh yeah. Yeah, gold.
It's on a very large
Yeah.
level.
That's past the.
Which is
you,
stupid.
You could buy 4 hot toys for that, or more maybe.
Or like one very older Hot Toy that's probably more expensive.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
Yeah, look, and I've like you said, I noticed that like once they come out, if it's gone right away, like it's just value it just goes up more and more.
Sure. Yeah. And the Winter Soldier is a hard one to come by, so that's why it's way up
Yeah,
there.
no, that looks really good too.
It does. It looks really good, and I have to get the new jacket on. I'm having a problem with that. So once I get the new jacket on, then I'll be happy and cheering and everything. But taking clothes off of a hot toy, I'm going to tell you right now, don't get into that.
Okay.
Not fun.
Yeah, it's not
fun.
good. I felt like I was going to break and rip it like 4 times yesterday.
Wow.
And I was tearing up, and because I knew how much money was in it. It was crazy.
Yeah, you don't.
No, don't want to break that. Not a new gift.
Definitely not.
But hey, man, it was good talking to you. And
course.
we'll bring you back on again for a more detailed interview.
Yeah.
Where we could talk about you, your relationship with your wife, and how you guys both collect.
Yeah.
The different collections that you have. Maybe we can talk about some pops that you have in your collection, that special stories behind them and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
So we'll get you on the calendar, get you on the
Awesome.
books, and we'll have you over, or we'll Skype. We'll
Yeah,
do
that
something.
sounds good. Yeah,
we'll do it.
Probably easier to just come over.
Yeah,
like,
just come over and we'll do
yeah.
one at the house.
That'd be awesome.
Excellent.
Awesome.
All right, man. It was
Appreciate
great talking to you, man.
Of course. Thanks.
Yeah, man. All right, we have another guy coming up here that we met during the meet today, actually. I'd never met him before today, so we're going to find out a little bit about him. He's been watching our table like a hawk because he's sitting literally directly across from us.
He's already made me laugh.
Yes, he's made
A
us
lot.
both laugh.
Have I now?
Yes.
I didn't know.
Hello.
I didn't know I was a comedian by night. Maybe I moonlight as that. Who knows?
It may be.
How
So
are
introduce yourself.
All right. Well, good to see everybody. My name is Ryan. I'm a member of the Mid Atlantic Collector Corp. I'm first/meeting today. First time I've ever done something like this before. So this is all like Aladdin. It's a whole new world for me.
That's
so
awesome.
I absolutely love it. This is fun. Everyone's so nice and cordial, respectful, and dude, they're diehard pop culture fans. So that makes me happy.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun to come here to be surrounded by that.
It really does. It really
Yeah.
does. And some people, some of the items that they have for sale are just wild stuff. It's
I
like,
know.
Man, there's one, the giant Thanos Funko that's like 20 feet high. It's like, geez, can Thanos get any? It feels like 20. It looks like 20 feet high. I mean, can the guy get any bigger? I mean, he already has 6 stones. Well, he had 6 stones. No spoilers for Endgame, but Endgame happened.
Yeah.
That was a movie.
So
It's
what do you collect? What are you into?
I collect.
He's into everything.
A little bit of everything. I just got into comics 3 years ago as a fan or a reader because my friends kept trying to convince me over the years, and I just kept saying no. But then they took me to a little place called Third Eye Comics, which is another beautiful kingdom of this world, and
Yes.
I just fell in love with it. I was like, this is great. I need to read more comics. I watched all these movies, but never read the comics growing up. My brothers did, but I didn't. So.
Right. Oh, that's cool. So interesting, because I've never gotten into comics myself.
Yeah.
But typically, the folks that I talk to have gotten into it, when they were kids, and they've been reading them their whole life.
Yeah.
So that's interesting that you got into it just a couple years ago.
Just recently, I went to it was a Batman Day back in 2016
Okay.
when the comic stores were having it because they do it every year. And my friends just brought me there, and Third Eye Comics, the staff there was incredible, by the way. They were just like, "Hey, welcome to our store. If you got any questions, let us know." And I was like, "Okay, I'm a newbie, so point me in the rookie novice doesn't know how to read comics section." Point was like, "All right, we have a section for that." And they just
We have a section?
They just pointed me over to the new comics for new readers. I'm like, "Great, Batman Hush, Batman Long Halloween, and
Okay.
what was the other one? Kingdom Come."
Okay.
I know I'm rounding off a lot of DC titles.
So
but
you
hey,
were-
I grew up as a DC fan, so.
So you were jumping into the classics more or less.
Yeah, but I also collect not just comics. I collect movie posters because movies are. English is my first language, but movies is my second language.
Nice. Okay.
Because I love movies. I love going to the movies. I like talking about movies. I go to movies with my friends every other weekend, and it's a blast. Plus, I quote movies most of the time in my daily life, and some people don't get the references, which is kind of sad. But some movies that are more popular and mainstream, people will know the references to, whether it's Back to the Future or
Right.
something like that. What's another movie I like to quote a lot? Tim Burton's first Batman film.
Okay.
Love that movie, which is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Just saw the screening of that last 2 weeks
Fancy.
ago. That was fun.
Awesome. Yeah, that was a great movie. I remember when that first came out, and I remember my
I was
parents.
2.
Really?
I was 2 when it came out.
So
I was the little one.
So I'm a little bit older. I think that
That's
it came
okay.
out in '89,
Age
right?
is just a number, man.
I know it
Age
is.
doesn't mean squat.
I think I was about, I don't know, how old I've been. 6 years old, I think.
Came out in '89. It was a
Yeah,
great year.
So I was about 6, and I think
Nice.
my parents went out looking for the Batmobile toy
Oh.
and the Batwing. And believe it or not, they found both, but they did not find the Batman figure.
Ah.
So I couldn't find the Batman figure for a while, but I finally ended up getting it, and it was
Okay.
like the greatest time of my entire life. It was
Congratulations.
It was fantastic.
That's
it was awesome.
wonderful. I'm
Yes,
proud
it was
of you.
awesome. Kind of wish I still had it. I don't have it anymore. It's gone.
don't have
Long
it.
gone. Trash can. No doubt. It got broken. Bad things
Good.
happen. No, it's not good.
It's not good.
No, not at all.
Need to fix that.
Sounds about right knowing you.
Need to remedy that. Or whatever it's called. But yeah, I like, the main thing I like to do is movie posters, movies, comics here and there, a few toys and collectibles, maybe some vintage video games because I have the Genesis. I have an N64, which still works.
Oh, yeah.
So a little bit of that, but mostly if I had to pick one over the other, like I said, movies are my jam. So movie posters, I have portfolios full. I have one in part of another portfolio that's starting to get filled of 11 by 17 prints. Because a friend of mine who's an artist, he puts together these portfolios to put all this stuff in, so you don't have to worry about like clutter and having it laying
That's
around
awesome.
the house. So I like to keep my stuff organized. I'm
That's
a bit of a type A, organized, plan everything ahead kind of person.
That's awesome. Well,
So-
so some favorite movies?
Some of my favorites. I saw Star Wars: The Force Awakens 6 times in the theater. That may tell you something about this dude.
Okay.
I saw Man of Steel 5 times in the theater.
Wow.
I love Man of Steel. I don't care how much haters hate
Wow.
it. I'm gonna love that film to the day I die. It's got one of the greatest scores, greatest cast, and Henry Cavill. I hate what they did to him. They're giving him a raw deal at WB and DC. They have no idea what they're doing because they're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Right.
But yeah, that's another movie I enjoy. Another movie I like is Field of Dreams. If you build it, he will come.
Yeah.
That's a film.
I've never
It's
watched
a
that.
tearjerker too. It gets you crying at the end every time. Every time I break down. Such a great movie.
It gets you worked up.
It does, because it reminds me of time with my dad. I think every son and father can relate to that movie on some level. You know what I mean?
Okay.
cool.
Having a catch with your dad.
Did you
and that
cry-
movie is turning 30 this year too.
Did you happen to cry during Endgame by any chance?
I don't know if I should admit this. Yeah, here's the thing. I got teary-eyed at one moment of the movie, and then the very end of the movie, I started to get. There were some man tears coming
Yeah,
down my
yeah,
coming
yeah.
down my
Was
face.
the
I was like,
one
so
moment
good.
a happy moment?
What was a happy moment from the film?
No,
No,
when you teared up,
oh,
was
when
it a
I
happy
teared up.
moment?
Man, that's. Should I spoil this movie? No, I shouldn't. Because otherwise I'll be snapped out of existence. There are still signs on people's doors in theaters that say, if you spoil this movie, you're done. You're kicked out.
Oh, yeah.
I would say it was a mixture of both, happy and sad tears. And if you saw the movie, you will understand what I'm referring to.
Did it happen to do with a cameo? No?
I wouldn't say that. It would have to do with two of the main characters and their storylines and how they wrap up.
I think I know who he's talking about.
Two main characters in the film. I'm not going to say who, but those are the two characters.
So I thought for sure I was going to cry during the cameo.
Yes.
Totally didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay. That's
but
fair.
What's weird is I cried during Homecoming with the cameo.
Oh, really?
Which doesn't make any sense.
Homecoming.
Spider-Man.
I'm sorry, not Homecoming.
Spider-Man?
No.
What was the other film?
The cartoon one.
Oh.
Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, Into the
Yes,
Spider-Verse, which is
that
a
one.
great movie,
the
by
cameo.
the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't tear up at that. I mean, it's like, I know we all know it was his last one, but, it's like, okay, it's cool, but I don't know. I mean, I can't say I'm not a Stan Lee fan, but I can't say that I am either, because I haven't read, like, his run of the comics, because I'm still kind of a newbie, so I don't want to disrespect, because Stan Lee has, like, a huge legion of fans that I don't want to tick off and be on their, what do you call it? I don't want, like Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
he just
right.
made the list.
Yeah,
I don't want
right.
to be on the list.
Right,
okay?
right.
I'll just say this. When I have an opportunity, I need to read Stan Lee's comics and his version of the characters. I haven't read that yet.
Well,
Really?
if nothing else, you can look back on the characters that he created and
yes.
how large
And I respect him for
become
that
now.
greatly.
Yeah.
I respect him for
Yeah,
that entirely.
yeah,
I mean, he
right.
created some of the greatest there have ever been. So
Absolutely.
I'm not going to, push that to the side.
Interesting choices of favorite movies, by the way.
A few.
Yeah.
And I think
that's just
cool.
three. I got a whole list, man. If you're familiar with Letterboxd, have you ever heard of the website?
No.
Letterboxd is a site where movie lovers gather together and put together their lists of different kinds of movies that they enjoy. So they set up their account. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. You can put together like your favorite crime movies, your favorite superhero movies, your favorite dramas, your favorite comedies. And people share their lists and they comment on each other's lists and they talk about it with each other. And
That's cool.
I like it because it's another piece of the movie fan community
is
that
awesome,
I like.
yeah.
So if you're
I've
on
never heard of
Letterboxd, my username is Ryan Movie Buff. I know. Not that original, but it's all I can find. But if you type in Ryan Movie Buff, all one word, you can probably find me there. And if you can't, I can give you my full name, which is Ryan Ryan, and then it's Permison, Permison. That's how you can find me.
Okay,
on
awesome.
Letterboxd and Facebook.
You're
We're
on
friends
Facebook,
now.
so we'll find you on
I'm
Facebook.
on Facebook. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at RyanRPM5. Just look me up there.
Oh, well, then we'll add you on our Instagram. So if you see the Gastlecast ad, you know who it is. So have you ever heard of us before today?
I think I may have stumbled upon I think it was your channel. I think you were doing like other types of episodes like this at other events. So I think I've seen you guys before. But the Gastlecast and the banner you have here, that's it's nice. It's original. It's something I've never seen before.
Yeah.
So that was actually gifted to us.
Was it?
By Mark, who's running around here. He's the guy with the whistle.
Oh, he made it for you?
Yeah,
guy with the
he got it
whistle,
made for us.
Oh, he got it made for you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
And
That's wild.
Which
the
was
reason why it's so important
Yeah,
is,
why is that?
so this Lucille here, do you know what this is?
Yes,
Okay.
I don't watch Walking Dead, but I know Negan and Jeffrey Dean Morgan and how good of a actor he is.
And
or
how much I love him.
He's a good actor.
She wouldn't have married me if he were there.
First time I saw him was on Supernatural back in the day.
Yes.
When the
Really?
show first
I need
started,
to see
Supernatural.
that.
Right.
That's
Everyone raves about
Sam
it.
and Dean's dad.
Yep.
Yeah. And he's good too.
So I
Good actor.
proposed to her in front of Jeffrey Dean Morgan,
No.
and that we were dressed as Negan.
Are
and,
you
And we
ser-
both had our bats with us, and that was why that's kind of important for us. That whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
And then we hunt together is kind of a slogan that I came up for. And what it means is that we hunt together, all of us, hunting and trying to find the toys and things that we want. So,
Oh.
in other words, if
Okay.
we have friends in Canada that
Sure.
can't obtain Funko Pops that are released here in the States.
Oh, okay.
So they have a hard time, and vice versa. So we help each other, and that's where we hunt together comes from. Yeah,
And
so
just
that's
in
where
general,
it's
even our friends here, like if they find something at a Target in Baltimore, they'll let us know. And
Oh, really?
from. Right.
Yeah, we
so we help
exchange
each other
for
find
retail.
things out in stores and stuff. So we
That's-
hunt together. That's like our thing, our motto.
Because I was gonna say, it kind of. It could be from anything because we hunt together. It can come from anywhere. But one of my first thoughts was Supernatural saving people, hunting things.
Oh,
family
yeah.
business.
Right,
'Cause
right,
that was in
right.
the pilot. That was the first.
Yeah.
the first episode back in,
Right.
gosh, when did that start? 2004?
Oh my God, that show's been on
2005.
forever.
2005.
And that's about to go off.
I think it
if
was
I'm not-
2005 because Jensen Ackles was on the 4th season of Smallville, and then they killed him off because that's when he signed the deal to be on Supernatural full time.
Okay.
He got the gig, and that's like, well, we got to kill off your character because you're going to go over to another show, even though it's on the same network in the same studio.
Right.
Because everything shoots in Vancouver. You ever notice that? All the TV shows we know and love are all shot in Vancouver. All the CW shows are filmed in Vancouver. One of my favorite shows, The 100,
Oh,
is
yeah.
filmed in Vancouver. Underrated
to
show.
watch
Not
that.
enough people know. They need to watch The 100. The 100
Yeah.
is like boss.
I've
One of
never
the more
watched
original
it.
shows on TV.
I've
Really?
heard about it.
Even
and
though it's based off a book.
everyone- There's not many people that talk about it because,
so
like you said,
good.
it's underrated.
It is.
But everyone says the exact same
It's
thing he
so
does.
good. And
Then
all
we
the
need to
seasons
watch
are
it.
available.
Yeah.
You can stream them on Netflix. They're all there.
Is it over with?
No, they're still going. They just
They're still
started
going.
airing season, what are they on? Season 5? Season 6 on the CW. So you
what's
can
the
catch them
premise?
on Netflix. What's the... Oh, man, I love talking about... All right, this is good. I may be here all day. The show The 100 is based off a best-selling book series, and it's a dystopian type series where it's set 100 years in the future after the world has kind of destroyed itself, our Earth, like the Earth
Okay.
destroyed itself due to
Okay.
nuclear war, but there were people who found safe passages before the bombs went off, and it's called the Ark, and it floats in space. So they were able to go into outer space to get away from the nuclear blasts.
Okay.
And after 100 years or so, or almost 100 years, their supplies on the Ark is running out. So they have to figure out a way to like, hey, we need to figure out how we're going to live longer because otherwise we're all going to perish. So they send 100 teenage juvenile prisoners, juvenile delinquents, down to Earth to see if it's inhabitable again, to see if it's, it's been a while, let's see if the atmosphere is cleared up and all that kind of stuff. And it's basically about these 100 teenagers who are trying to find their place in this new world now that it's been decimated by nuclear war.
Wow.
So they find a haven, excuse me, and they set up shop. But there's infighting between the kids because one wants to be the leader and another one wants to be the leader. So there's like there's conflict, there's internal, external conflicts, and then the people above on the Ark are trying to communicate with them, but the kids don't want to communicate with the ship,
Right.
Because if they do, the adults are going to come down and like take over the Earth. It's like, hey man, they sent us down here. This is our Earth now. Like we're the grounders, we run it. So it's basically about how those relationships and the partnerships, the betrayals, all that kind of stuff. Some people have compared it just a tiny bit to Game of Thrones, but it's. Even though it's a dystopian future, not like a mystical Westeros, land of dragons. Because there are no dragons on this show. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
yes, but it's a really, really good show. I think the cast is incredible. They got veterans from the original Ninja Turtles movies. Paige Turco, who played April O'Neil in Part 2 and 3.
Yes.
She's one of the lead characters on this show.
Okay.
And then, if you remember Lost,
Yes.
if anyone remembers
Love
Lost,
Lost.
Henry Ian Cusick, who played Desmond, See You in Another Life.
Yes,
blah, blah,
yes, yes.
He is one of the other main characters
Oh,
on
no
the
kidding.
show, and he's still there. They're both
Is he
still
still
there.
looking for Penny?
No, but he found her. Spoiler: if you haven't seen Lost, he pseudo finds her in season 4 when he does that phone call on the
Yes.
boat.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
Penny's bolt. Oh,
Right.
such a great actor. But yeah, it's a great show. It airs Tuesday nights at I think it's 9 o'clock on the CW right now. But if you haven't seen any of the seasons, it's available to stream on the CW app and Netflix. And
Are they paying you to do all this? You're saying
Are
all
they paying me to plug the show? No. I wish they were, because I
They
really
You get
should.
paid for this.
I want to meet the cast of the show, but the only Comic Cons they do in the States are Dragon Con because it's Atlanta. It's one of the bigger cons
Oh,
in the
yeah,
world.
it's a big con.
And obviously they do San Diego every year because it's to promote the upcoming season or the current season
Sure.
of the show.
Yeah.
It's customary for all shows
And San
to promote.
Diego's huge.
It's the WrestleMania of Comic Cons, and it's, by the way, it's on my bucket list. That and Power Morphicon are on my list.
Oh, where's
'Cause I
that?
grew-
Stop it.
Because I grew up as a Power Rangers fan. Power Morphicon is in. They moved it from Pasadena to Anaheim now.
Oh, so it's in California.
Anaheim,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
That's every
Interesting.
2 years. Power Morphicon's every 2 years, and obviously San Diego's every year.
Yeah.
But it's impossible to get tickets.
I know.
And hotel rooms. You got to be like a VIP or work with the studios to get in. I'm not pressed yet because I haven't gotten my press pass yet. But geez, good luck to anyone who's trying to go to San Diego because that thing is it's like trying to meet the Pope.
Right.
It's like impossible.
That's what we need is a press pass. How do we,
We need
get
to
that?
go. We should all go.
Yeah, we should just go.
We should just
Well, you
shoot
got
an episode.
headphones.
I want to go right now. We'll just sit
I
out
wish
front and
we
wait.
could.
We'll wait for the doors to
In
open.
July, it
Yeah.
starts in July. So
Yeah.
if you want to,
We'll give him.
Hey.
We'll just eat In-N-Out Burger every day and have fun.
or
And
that.
our weird chairs.
But yeah, those are on my list. And the 100, if you've not seen it, please watch the show, support
We'll
the show.
have to.
It did in fact get renewed for season 7, so it is coming back for another year.
Awesome.
So congratulations to the cast and crew if you're watching this on the interwebs. Congrats to the 100. We love you guys.
Obviously, they are watching this.
I
course
hope
they
they
are.
are, especially Eliza
They
Taylor,
are.
who plays the lead character Clark.
Whoa.
Love you, Eliza. Just saying. She's beautiful. She is. I can't help it. And Marie Avgaropoulos, who plays.
I gotta look at her.
What's her name? Oh gosh. It's killing me. I can't remember her name. But Octavia. If you're watching this, Octavia, you're fantastic. Love you both.
he's totally.
I'm sorry.
into it.
we all have our crushes.
That's okay.
It's okay. We're shameless plug for the lovely ladies of the 100.
Cute.
Yeah, Eliza Taylor or Marie Avgaropoulos.
Oh my God,
who
Heather's
plays
getting all worked up
Octavia.
over this now.
She's beautiful. They're all great. The whole cast is great. It's got Desmond from Lost on it.
So you can't go wrong when you do that. When you
Yeah.
cast him.
But this has been fun, man. I like this event. You know, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. So, I mean, if anyone's listening to this or watching this, come on out, dude. This is a great event. And
It is.
MACC, they know how to put this together. And the giveaways, oh my gosh.
They're awesome.
There's some really good. I mean, look at this here. I see Darkwing Duck. That's another show I grew up on as a little boy. I mean, and I actually met him, Jim Cummings, the voice of Darkwing
Really?
Duck.
That's cool.
He's a wonderful man, by the way. If you ever get a chance to see him, please say hi. Darkwing Duck. He recorded a voicemail in the voice of Darkwing Duck for me.
That's awesome.
He did it. It's on my old iPod Touch.
Oh my
That's
God,
how old
iPod
it is.
Touch.
Yes.
Holy crap.
I still have it, and it still works, by the way.
So we do this interview series where
Absolutely.
We bring people on. It's usually an hour, and we
love
always
it.
say we do an hour or we do more. And we just kind of do a deep dive about like what you're into,
Sure.
what you collect, and maybe you could show off a couple of your pieces and stuff like that. So we have our calendar. We'll contact you.
Please
so
do.
we'll get you on the calendar. You come on with us. Either you come to our house or you go on Skype. So that's our two ways
okay.
of doing it.
That
Where
I
are
do.
you
I
from?
do. I am from a lovely area of the state of Maryland called Towson.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm going to school there and I'm studying electronic media and film because movies are my baby. That's my
Awesome.
jam, and I want to be a film critic when I graduate. And I already have a podcast
Awesome.
up right now. It's on Anchor Podcast or wherever you download them. It's for free. It's
Okay.
Anchor. It's called the Nerdcast, which granted that's a name that's there's a lot of Nerdcasts.
Yeah.
But if you look up the Nerdcast with Ryan Permison, it's under Nerd Culture because Nerd Culture is our YouTube channel.
Okay.
The team and I were from Towson. We put together videos talking about anything in the world of nerd news, whether it's movies, TV, comics, anime, video games, anything. Like we just did a video that's up on our channel right now about the news that dropped a few days ago about a little twinkling vampire who's going to be playing a Dark Knight pretty
Yes,
soon.
yeah.
Robert Pattinson playing Batman. Hot take. So if
Which
you want-
I have no hate about.
No.
I have no hate
well,
for it.
I'm not the
think
biggest fan of the news, but I'm not hating against it either because he's proven himself in the indie film circuit, and I need to watch more of those films before I judge the kid.
Right.
Just based off of the little Twilight series. So
Yeah.
please look up our YouTube channel, man. It's called Nerd Culture. Just look us up.
We're going to.
Actually, I have a business card on me I can give you before we
Do
wrap
you?
up.
Excellent.
Yeah, that would be
Excellent.
great.
Awesome.
You can find us there. There's an email address. You have
We'll
any
subscribe
questions?
right now.
Yeah, it's what I say at the end of every video. We make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Do
That's
all
what
that.
we do
I'm
too.
a walking billboard, man.
Us too.
I'm a walking billboard. But I'd be more than happy to join you for that series if you want to have me
That
on.
we would love to have you on. We would love to have
You
you
seem
on.
like lovely people.
Thank you.
And by the way,
Thank you.
congratulations on your engagement, you say?
Married. We
Or
just
marriage.
got married.
You did marry.
We just got married.
When was this?
We got married on
May
May the
4th.
4th.
It was you got married on May the 4th be
Yes,
with you?
Yes.
If there's, man, I don't think you can get more nerdy-ish than that. Like
Yeah, I
that's,
don't think so.
I know.
congratulations. It
I
was
know.
free comic book day.
I know.
It was Star Wars day. They were showing Tim Burton's first Batman movie
Wish
on
we could not get in on any of
in
that.
theater.
Yeah.
You couldn't see. That's right. You had bigger fish to fry. Of course,
Right.
you had a very important engagement to be a part of. But man, congratulations to you
Thank
two.
you
That's
very much.
wonderful. I
Thank
love
you.
that. You got married on a nerd day. That's even better.
I know. Well, we
Star
ruined it for
Wars
all the nerds who had to come to the wedding that could not partake in all of the other things. So it
Really?
was ruined for them. Well, they couldn't do free comic book day.
Oh, that's right. They couldn't go to
So-
the movie theater.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
I was there that day too.
Yeah.
And Star Wars Day, so I watched maybe a little bit of a Star Wars. Well, they had a marathon on the TV on TBS, so I was watching.
Oh, that's awesome.
Star Wars marathon. And speaking of which, today is actually the 20th anniversary of Star Wars Episode 1: The Phantom Menace.
Holy
Today.
crap.
Today is the 20th
wow.
anniversary. It came out on this day in 1999.
What a lovely film.
No, hey, look, I'll be honest with you. I went back, I rewatched all three of the prequels, and I gotta say, Phantom Menace is actually my favorite of the bunch. Of the three, anyway. Not
Really?
counting all of them, but just of the prequels strictly. The first one is my
You
favorite.
love that one.
Because Darth Maul, even though he was underutilized criminally, great villain. I met Ray Park at a Comic-Con. He's a great guy.
He is a
Huge
great guy.
nerd, too.
I met him too.
Great guy in the accent.
Yeah. He's
Gosh,
awesome.
so
Yeah,
cool.
He's awesome.
And the Duel of the Fates, the music that's playing during
No,
the
it's
lightsaber
awesome.
duel is so epic. It's something that I love listening to. I could listen to that every day and not get tired of it.
It's awesome.
It's a good look. If you don't take it too seriously, it's a good movie. It's fun, and Anakin, the way he acts, he's supposed to be a kid. So I'm
Exactly.
not people yell at him for that. I'm like, he's Jake Lloyd. He's 9 years old. He's playing a kid. He's
That
supposed to
poor
be playing a
kid.
kid. If
He
you
thought
don't
he was
like-
making the best decision of his life, and it turned out to be his
Yeah,
worst.
I feel bad for Jake Lloyd. He didn't land on his feet too well, but I wish
Yeah.
him well. Jake, if you're watching, I wish you well, man. Seriously.
So anyway, we
Yes.
appreciate you coming on with us today.
Thank you for having me.
It was a lot of fun, and we'll reach out to you and we'll bring you back on again, where it's a little bit more. Where we're not out in an open.
Out and
room.
about. There's a lot
Yeah.
of levels.
Yeah.
Your levels are hot. Their levels are hot. It's hot outside.
Right.
It's hot in here because there's so many awesome, tacular, collectible items in here. I mean, I asked somebody if they had a Mr. Rogers Neighborhood Funko Pop, and they do. I hope it's still available. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I may have lost out. But
You
either
know,
way,
go and track it down.
We'll see. But congratulations to
Awesome.
you guys. I
Thank
wish you
you.
all the best. Thanks for having me. And
Thank you.
enjoy your weekend. Please do.
You got it. You too.
All right, thanks
Thanks,
for having
man.
me, guys.
Thanks, Ryan.
My
Thank you so
hands
much.
are a little less
It's
sweaty.
okay. It's okay.
So, just as a recap, the giveaway items that we have up, if you comment on this video, you're automatically set to possibly win a
Why
prize
don't you
here.
grab those?
I'm going to grab them, but first I wanted to show a couple pickups that we made today. So we did walk around in between, which was nice. So I picked up this Electro, which is metallic Electro or actually glow-in-the-dark Electro, I'm sorry, but it looks metallic. But it's a glow-in-the-dark Electro from Hot Topic, from Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is like the worst, in my opinion, Spider-Man film, aside from Spider-Man 3 from back in the day. But Amazing Spider-Man 2 was pretty bad. And I just wanted it because he was interesting, and I never see him out and about. And then Heather picked up
Louise.
Louise Belcher. And so, Heather, I think you have all of the
No,
Pops now, don't you? For Bob's Burger? You do not. Who are you missing now?
I don't know.
You have no idea.
But I know I'm missing one, at
Okay.
least.
Well, see you later. So anyway, the items that you can win, Heather, if you want to hold this up, if you comment right here on this video, we'll do a random draw of these two guys here, and then we also have this set here. So there will be 3 winners overall. So make sure you
These-
comment down below.
These and the Pocket Pops
Yep, the Pocket
were
Pops.
donated by
and-
our good friend Smitty
Oh,
Rock.
that's right. Yep, Smitty Rock. He was behind all this stuff, and we were behind the Daredevil.
Yes.
And we'll throw a couple of Gastlecast little love tokens in there as well, and stickers and all that kind of jazz, right, Heather?
Yeah.
Right.
It'll be great.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. We're
Thank
apologizing
you.
now that we could not go live, but guess what? It worked out pretty good. You can watch it and fast forward as much as you want without
And
sitting around and
comment.
waiting. Right.
And you
comment.
don't have to be present. When will we draw? Did you want to draw live on our Wednesday?
Yeah, we'll draw live on Wednesday.
We are having a very large cast on Wednesday. It'll be at 9 p.m. We're
Yep.
having quite a few people that we've had during our interview series.
Yes.
Live with us. There's at least 4, if not 5. So tune in.
Yeah, tune in.
And we'll do our giveaway.
And yeah, so thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you next time. Remember, we are together, yes. We will catch you next time.
Bye.
We hope that you enjoyed this episode of the Gastlecast. If so, please hit that subscribe button and check out some of our other fun content.
We've left you some links to some of our other videos that we thought you might like.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye.